Hello guys, this is Tracy with Land and Scratch Kitchen. I am going to share with you over the next few weeks a story from the Christmas section of this book. It is such a wonderful book, and there's so many absolutely wonderful stories. It was really hard to pick just 3 or 4 to share. So I will leave you the link to the book. Cat Cam. Um, what? I know it's a good book. Alright, so this part wasn't planned, but we hope you have a wonderful holiday and you really enjoy these stories. Good morning, y'all. How are you doing? How are you holding up? Alright, I'm going to be sharing 4 stories from this book about how people shared Christmas during the Great Depression. Alright, story number 1. Depression Christmases meant the most to me. It's by Edna R. Hulon, Reading, Kansas. If I could go back in time, I would love to go back to the Depression at Christmas times. Times were hard, but our celebrations were very special. Each year, we'd hike out to the timber to select our tree. The older boys would cut the tree and bring it home, anchor it in a milk pail. Mom would give us old white sheet to drape around the pail as a tree skirt. Then it was time to make our decorations. We'd settle in the dining room table with a kerosene lamp glowing in the middle. We'd start with paper chains made from sheets of red and green construction paper we bought for a nickel. We held the strips together with glue and made with flour and water. Then we'd string some popcorn. When the tree was decorated, we always thought it was the most beautiful tree ever, even with the smeared paste that showed on our paper chains. The star for the top of the tree was made from cardboard and covered with tin foil. It was lopsided, but to a small child's eyes, it was beautiful too. I remember one Christmas especially vividly. We were all looking forward to the program at our church. I put on a beautiful red and white dress, complete with matching bloomers that Mama had made for me from flour sacks. When we were ready, Mama told me that I was going to the biggest birthday celebration there ever was. A wonderful walk. The walk to the church was beautiful that night. The snow crunched under our feet as we walked. The stars twinkled like fireflies. When we arrived, the church was already full of people. The program had started, with our pianist playing songs like O Silent Night and O Come, All Ye Faithful, while everyone sang. Then we, the little ones, stood up in front of the church, singing our little hearts out to Away in the Manger. Then came the nativity scene. Mary wore a halo made of cardboard and tin on the floor. Gazed down into the manger. I was so enthralled. I saw this rough homemade crib and the baby Jesus laying on top of the straw. After the minister read the Christmas story, the program was over. Just then, bells began ringing outside the church door. And who should walk in but Santa Claus with a big gunny sack full of toys, full of gifts. We could see a man's pant legs peeking out from below Santa's suit, and one child yelled out, "That's my daddy." But he knew it was really Santa. He gave me a little Bible, and it remains one of my most treasured possessions to this day.